I'd like to take you on a test drive of this 1979 Fiat Spider that we have for sale right at the moment, and we'll show you how the car runs and drives. So you can see from the temperature gauge that the engine's cold. Starts right up, idles nice. So we'll go for a little test drive. Car's got a 2-liter engine. It's a stock engine with a couple of modifications to really improve the performance. It's got a lightweight aluminum flywheel and a lightweight crankshaft pulley. And it saves about 12 pounds of weight off the front of the motor and about another 12 pounds off the back of the motor. It allows the 2-liter engine to rev really quickly. And by doing the lightweight parts, it doesn't affect the emissions or the reliability of the engine. Kind of an uphill climb here, heading up towards Mount Baldy. It is a warm day. It's over 90 degrees already here in Southern California. Well, it's got great power. This car is California emission legal. It's a carbureted 2-liter, and all the emission equipment is in place. It just recently passed the California Smog Test. So this car is equipped with Voltland lowering springs, which takes the car down to the height of the European models and gives it a really nice ride. They're a progressive rate spring. They're not harsh, but it's a nice firm ride. The car holds the road really well with these springs. Has some other upgrades in it. It's got a lightweight gear reduction starter, which saves about 7 pounds of weight. It spins the motor a little faster when you're cranking, and it also draws less amperage than the stock starter. It's also got an aluminum radiator in this car. It's a direct replacement aluminum radiators we offer, and the car will run even on a 90 to 100 degree day. It'll stay right in the middle of the temperature gauge. You may be able to hear some music playing. We have a dual audio unit in this that's got both Bluetooth and Sirius XM in it. Replace the clock with a VDO clock that the lenses won't yellow and they keep really accurate time, and they look very similar to the stock clock, so it's a period correct look for the car. So we do offer lots of other upgrades that are available for these cars. One is 15-inch aftermarket wheels that we have. Right now this car has 13-inch alloy aftermarket wheels, and we do offer several different styles of 15-inch wheels. We've got lots of performance parts available for the engine if you want to add more power. expensive model. As you can see on a temperature gauge, we're standing right in the middle of the gauge at 190. Cooling system working as it's supposed to, even though it's a warm day here for our test drive, and it's been an uphill climb. So we performed what I would call a partial restoration on this car. Some of the items had already been done, some paint had already been done when we received the car, and we rebuilt the cylinder head on it, and then did the various upgrades with the radiator and the starter, flywheel. We rebuilt the transmission. It's a nice driving car. We also reinforced the front crossmember. That's a weak point on these cars, and this one's been reinforced, so you'll never have a problem with it breaking or cracking. So as I mentioned, some of these items on the car were older restoration, the interior being one of them, and there is some slight wear on the driver's seat. A little bit of wear on the vinyl on the consoles, but overall the car's in really nice shape. Car was repainted with a brown metallic paint. A couple little nicks and scratches in it, which you'd expect after a couple years of service on a paint shop, but overall the car is really presentable. The car does have a new convertible top on it. Also has an MP3236 DFEV carburetor, which is a nice upgrade over the stock carburetor on these cars and adds quite a bit of horsepower to it. Stock carburetors on these cars were very small, emission carburetors, and upgrading to the 3236 is a big improvement power-wise. So you can see the car idles really nice and steady. Temperature stays right in the middle of the gauge where it should. This car's also been upgraded with a Computronics electronic ignition system, and that system will put out 60,000 volts from cranking speed up to 12,000 RPM. It's really the most powerful ignition system on the market for a Fiat. So the car has roughly $4,000 worth of upgrades done to it. Our test drive today. Thanks for watching.